black. All important streamings start with a black screen. Hi. Hello Frank. Hello Gurnit. Nearbleach. Soul and welcome to my streaming. I'm Batman. And I don't manage to make Last Shelter work on my computer. So, why is the music? Really sorry for no, not really sorry actually. Really, not really sorry for being late. Because it's not my fault. And that's true. I mean, a bit obviously. But this all-star thing is so crazy. And let's switch to the other screen. Hello! I don't know why the game is not working though. Oh, it is working. Let's hide it. Write the pin. All good. Salut Diane! Hello Negan! You saw the first title! I lied. It wasn't intentional. And that was due to someone giving me false information to slide into my DM. Hello Oi! Game is loading not correctly. This is getting annoying with the game. Anyway, we'll see if it shows later. We don't really need the game anyway. So okay, for those who saw the first title, or even just you saw the I'm trying to click on as a thumbnail, so you know that I have an interview of R5 of an All-Star Alliance, and it's actually an interview we already done. We've done it just by written, so she won't be speaking here. She's just somewhere in the chat, I think. And I will give my voice to her word and read you what she said. if this thingy decides to work. Oh, by the way, there is a link for the donation so I can buy a computer that works for streaming someday. So the game is not working at all. LD player doesn't answer. Close the program. Okay, let's close it. I will make it work. It will work at some point. You just have to be patient. I'm asking too much patience from you, I know. But hey, it's a game. It's a game for me too. Hello Murtasa Sugarwala. I hope I pronounced this correctly. What emulator am I using? LD Player. But I was using BlueStack before and I had so much problem like when I was in streaming at the same time, I couldn't change screen in the game. Soccer is back and will be in All-Star with 97, but is he back? I mean, obviously his base moved somewhere, but was he speaking Portuguese before? I'm not sure he was. So if he's back, he's not alone on his base. I tried Memu, but I had some problem with it. LD Player is actually what worked the best for me. I have the Lesla. I can play Killing Event on my computer if I want, and I couldn't do that with BlueStack or memory. I just don't have. I don't have a really good computer, and streaming is asking lots of resources from the computer. Maybe I just have to start it like this, and this will work just fine. And that's good. It's not Sucker, it's someone else using his base. Yeah, not speaking the same language. And the Sucker base is over 1 year behind, not a thread. I don't know, I heard that people in 109 were seeing him logging in sometimes. So he might have been updated on the Bang Blade, Cutting Edge, and Reconstruction. We don't know that. But the power didn't dramatically changed, so can't really know. Hello, not me! That base already dropping mega money. It will catch up fast, yeah. It can't completely catch up though because of the cooldown for resetting Cutting Edge, so it won't be able to be the top base. But lots of money can do lots of things. Used to stream on MLG a few years ago, and it can be a pain in the ass. Thank you for your understanding, Soul. This is really helping. Mystery, yeah. I could start talking about the interview now, but I like the mystery. Oh, but can I? If I do this and this. Oh, this is what makes the game crash. It makes it work then crash. This is so annoying. But we don't need it. I mean, there is no hidden to show, there is nothing much happening. What's happening is All-Star, all the top 16 alliances have been revealed. So, I'll put this here. You are limited with what you buy. Take as timers. It's not a threat. It is still yeah, a big base. Not everyone is 100% maxed, you know. You can speed up take time. I don't care how much you spend. But, I don't know. Welcome to the rival leader. She's in the chat, I guess. I saw earlier. So, okay, let's make this game work. That base will still cut through most of the base in All Stars, yes. It will need a few weeks to get the pool of heroes with all heroes, all S6 heroes, and be able to recruit Scorpion and Down if it's not already done while it was all quiet. I have alarms on my phone. Oh. You will only know the last number. So far it looks okay for my game. It's just on the right of the screen. He logged in during last season. Yeah, that's what I heard. So you might have the heroes. Game seems to be working. Well, how those top 16 and 17 to 50 work? The top 16 is getting a direct invitation from the developers. So I made a red square around it. So there is 97 Team Victory 1TV, 576 M95, 545 1 City, which is actually a merge with 1 City, 1 CK, DN4, etc. All the alliances of the state. 518 NKC. Oh, the first lady has also a base in FWB with me. 461 1CH, 264 KOS, 323 LOO. So that's who allied with 1CH against 1CT last season. 620 B1M, 554, that's my state. GJP. I crossed out the other team of 97 because only one state is invited. Then we have, I don't manage to read my screen, this is too small. 494 CPJ, 632 RTM, 534 HXD, 567 HX1, 263 MHM, I don't know those ones, 201 MON, and 526 K4H. So that was a surprise because they were supposed to merge with KOS from 264, and now they will have to go with 2 alliance. So on one side, hey, now they are going with 400 players instead of 200. On the other side, would you get a merge with? We'll see what's happening with that. I try to get it in the game now that I have the game launched. So for the top 17 to 50, they are not necessarily invited. It's just like a suggestion for the top 16 because all top 16 can invite one alliance that is not already invited directly by the dev. So all those 16 first alliance are picking up one alliance either in the top 17 to 50, either even outside of this top. They could pick a farm alliance if they wanted. They pick any alliance they want. That will be merged right at the beginning of All-Star events. So they will start with a guild of 200 players and won't be able to change, to switch alliance during the whole, switch guild during the whole season. Lucifer is a perv. Facts. Facts. I still don't understand. I feel like no. Yeah, this is super hard to understand. So let's see. Before to get to the interview, very, very serious interview, because we are serious people. We are not here to play games. Really, really serious. Let's move this here. And no. Let's take notes. 62 here, OTF R5. Welcome, 62. salmon sugar. You have all your friends in one city, right? Did anyone pick yet their partner? Yes, they did, but not all. But it's required to do the final registration. Now all R5 of those 16 alliances got a message through the personal support, through the customer support, and they have to answer with a description of the alliance, the name of their representative, and the name of their sister in arm alliance. That will be their marriage. Okay, so let's make this visible. All star stuff. Top 16 alliance invite 16 sister in arms alliance. Top 17 to 50 is only suggestions. It can be any alliance from a state that is not invited yet. Okay. 666 didn't make the list. 666 didn't want to make the list. 666 didn't want to go to All-Star. At least for CHN and CHZ. I don't know about SIV. I think they would be a really good pick for merge SIV. Because, you know, sure, those alliances are really, really scary. They have really, really high power. But they have to pick someone to merge with them, and those someone are below 30 billion power. So I think any alliance between 20 and 30 billion power would be a good pick. And I mean, these are cool people, you know. And you want more like people who are organized and who will do the flagging, the pathing, etc. Because those top 16, they are full of really, really strong bases. And it would like not really make sense for those bases to be flag and bridge and etc. They have to focus on being able to fight on level 16 really soon. So if they pick an ally full of active players, it might be a good choice even if they are not the strongest. It just need to be an ally with not too much ego, so they embrace their role of being a support ally. Jimmy is the best! Yes, Jimmy! Jimmy says. I decided not to play All-Star, Frank. Frank, I have a base now in 545 and I wasn't accepted in one city, so maybe we can play together. I mean, it's not my base actually, I'm just visiting, but it's a pretty base. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat. Lay off the pipe, Frank. Hi, Willem. The biggest issue with Super States was figuring out who should be in All-Star and who isn't. Yeah, I've seen many different strategies, like, for instance, 5 to 6 shows not to move players around and to keep the alliance as much as possible as they were before this All-Star issue, in order not to affect the end of the other alliance. But in other states, like 96, it was a common decision with the whole state. They talk over about it with the leaders and all to decide, are we going in All-Star as a state or not? And if they were going in All-Star as a state, one of the alliance would give their shell as an All-Star shell, you know. But that's what many states did too. In 554, as we are not a closed state, we are like dealing with immigration at the same time. So I was part of this immigration, so we had many immigrants, and this was part of the all-star team building, you know, to talk to really strong players in many states, to ask them if they want to migrate over like on last day. And, you know, it works for some people who are like fascinated by this event and couldn't get their team to participate. I don't have the time to play All-Star. I think the best way to play All-Star is to play 2 people per account, and that's the strategy that I talked about with 1CH actually. Not with the leaders of 1CH, but some people, because I wanted to go in All-Star with my friend's account, but so we could play both of us in All-Star. But you know, we just thought of it too late. It's okay. Just message the support and ask them if I am covering All-Star as a reporter. So they finally messaged me to include me in the reporters for All-Star. I would love it. Or get one of those top 16 to invite XX8. I have level 19 farm in XX8, and I could watch it from inside. So yeah, about the rules in this All-Star stuff, Abbey, if I pronounce this right. So this is an Identicidia, but with crazy rewards, with real life rewards, like your Death Rider or Canoness action figure. That is so cool. Seriously, if someone here make it to top 3, send me your action figure. I want it. No, just kidding. Just enjoy it. So it's an Identicidia with real life rewards. Guild starts at 200 members. No, how to write that? No players swapping guild. I read this like they forgot to make hummingbird action figure. Yeah, right. I don't think this goes off a big gun, you know. No players swapping guilds, so this is 200 players from day 1 to the end. No changing, no tile transfer, no fallen status. So like when you zero a base, this is zeroed, randomly teleported in the desert or somewhere in their birth sector. There is no fallen status. So the reason for this is to avoid the strategy at World Center to have a big guild doing a ring around World Center. So this is a common strategy to do a ring of base around World Centers, and you can get zeroed, whatever. You just have to pop your shield 1 hour before the reset of the day to take World Center. And unless your enemy has 2 guilds to double zero the base, you have the World Center secured. No tile transfer is definitely a good decision. It will be fun. This is more strength oriented, so because with the tile transfer you have more sneaky strategy possible. I love sneaky strategy because I'm not strong enough to do the pure full strength thingy. Oh, thank you, Frank. This is a good way to put it. Sorry for my poor English. Thank you, Frank. No player guild swap. No tile transfer. What was the first title? I wonder. But you're not supposed to have seen it. Because this is All Stars. This is crazy. People are just panicking last minute to find their ally and to partner up for All Star. And I interviewed someone who was invited by a certain alliance. They were really sure of it until right before the stream. So right before the stream, she told me, hey, actually, all this interview is not working because this is not our ally anymore. So we just reworked the interview really fast right before the stream. That's why I was late. And we're still doing it. We did it all written. No voice, no camera. Because she's a bit shy. Yeah, you will see, if you see her in chat, you will see how shy she is. Never joking or anything, just shy. So I will give her my voice and my kisses and all my love. So my coffee. First title was All Stars, the Alliances sucks. Yes, that's exactly it. You know, it's not R5, so I'm not interviewing her. You saw that she's in FXP now. She moved from EVS to FXP. Love the music? Thank you, Willem. This is La Maritza from State 355. Where can we buy this album? The only place you can find her song is on my channel. So there is a playlist. If you go on my channel, you scroll down and there is a playlist called LSS songs. And there are a few songs I didn't make a video of yet, but I will. Because I love this song called I Took a Tile. So this is about honor farming. When you're honor farming and you feel like, yeah, I'm smart, I'm honor farming, I'm not focusing on my contribution points. No, I think of the future on my specialty level and I'm honor farming. And you take tile and then you get kicked by your R5 with all your alliance calling you noob. So she made a song about that. And this is so relatable. I am usually the R5 taking the tile, so I have to kick myself, and yeah, this doesn't work great. And La Maritza from State 355. Viti, if you're watching, I love you. I miss Doomsday. The devs said that they are working on a new version of Doomsday. I like how Total War makes us work as a state, because you migrate to a state and you have to do everything just your alliance. It's a bit sad. And I migrate to play with really fun people that are in different alliances and now are all going to All Star, far away from me, with going in a Eden conflict again. So yeah, I understand missing Doomsday Total War. And I hope that in their new version, they change the rewards, because before they changed the rewards on Eden, I saw many people saying that they prefer Total War. And as soon as the rewards on Eden got better, without the gameplay of Total War changing at all, people started saying that they hate Total War. And it's just a question of rewards, because actually working as a state is super satisfying. That's where you really build good relationships inside your state and you build unity in your state, and this is crucial for super states. No Total War ever, please. Just go to a small state to take all the level 16 rank. I would suggest 338. Bye Jimmy, have fun at work. Hello to your girlfriend. Okay, let's do it. I want to show you who I interviewed. This big. So big. Let's make it a little less big. Like this. Yes. So over there, you can see the Alliance CP9. They are actually here on the 17 to 250 list. Here. So this is CP9 from state 714, and they are going to All-Star. Abeille, Caro, this is for you. The explanation on All-Star. So one of the top 16 Alliance picked CP9 as their sister-in-arm alliance. So when they're finalizing their registration to All-Star, they are sending, the R5 is answering a message to of the customer support, and they include this information, description of their alliance, little history, name of the representative in case of official interviews. That will be obviously far less interesting than the interviews on this channel, because I get all your help to find some cool questions to ask, and the name of the sister-in-arm and the state. So one of those alliance selected CP9 from state 714. Should be alliance based, only noobs that ride hot days like Total War. I've played with HXD for a Season of Eden. They ate their words from rewards. They gave low rewards to players that isn't in the alliance. I've played on an Eden with HXD, but it was an Eden where like we were fighting. So I had to go in the desert sometime to keep fighting them, and they spend the season in the desert. So I don't know. Where is the song? That song you said? Can't find one. I took a tile. I didn't make a video yet, so you can only hear it in the live streaming. Sometimes I put it in the beginning of the live streaming or at the end, but today I had to do the Batman thing. I'll play it at the end of the streaming. I took a tile. But this one is in the playlist. And I have so many more songs. I think I have maybe 15 songs from La Maritza on my computer. She's amazingly creative. And she's beautiful when she plays the guitar. Bad name for HXD. Hi, Ibrahim. So okay, over there you can see the hive of CP9. This is who I interviewed. So you see the this is All-Star mood. But let's see. I will read my questions and her answer. And what was I gonna say? I'm looking for. Does it work? Oh yes, it works. So when I read her answer, I can put on her face. Oh, this is amazing technology! Wow! And after the streaming, I will cut out this interview part to make it in a separate video. I will maybe record it again if I laugh too much while reading her answer. Not because she's not serious, but you know. So, and I don't know if you're still here. Maybe others have other questions they will ask in the chat. Just I need to find our beautiful interview. And can I add stickers to the thing? Should I add stickers everywhere? So I'll do the interview like alone. But it was really fun to do. Should I do a transition or something like separate screen? Be right back for the full interview. Oh, thank you for the tip, baby, don't hurt me. And Matt Kim, I hadn't seen those. Let's go back. Regular Eden for the rest of us. Gonna be interesting without the monsters. There are still some monsters left. Welcome to the interview of End from 714 R5 of CP9. So hi End. This is a written interview, but trust me, gonna play it. It's like a theater. Hi End, thanks for taking the time to chat with me. Firstly, can you introduce yourself and your alliance state? This is an End talking. So you see the picture change. Hello, I am End. My alliance is CP9 and we currently reside in state 714. And do you have cat in real life? I used to have a pet cat once. It was named Lucky the Cat. Isn't it a beautiful name? So you are a leader of a superstate. I lost my question. That will likely be locked until the migration bracket expand. 1001 migration bracket expand. Oh, my game froze again. I wanted to show the migration bracket. So 714 will likely be closed until the all state bracket expand. How do you see the future of your state when it happens? So Anne said, I wouldn't exactly call us a super state, as there are many stronger states out there, and yes, we will most likely remain locked until the 1001 migration bracket expansion. Hopefully our state isn't dead by the time they do this expansion. Hopefully they do it sometime this year. Pillars of a successful migration are initial, good and transparent diplomacy, care to include the newly arrived players, and balance with valuing the original players' experience in building a welcoming state. But let's come back to the diplomacy part. What were the key moments making you realize that you could grow your state to measure to the top ones? To be honest, we never anticipated our state to grow to how it is currently. When my friend and I started this game, 60 to 70% of our initial state actually had quit due to a civil war, and we had struggled for a long time with only one base 25 in our state for 1 or 2 seasons. Sorry, I'm laughing. It's not that I think civil war and struggling with only one base 25 is funny, it's just that I see End in the chat asking for free skin. So, CP9 is not yet in the top 16 alliances in power. And it's understandable, as it's one of the youngest states represented in All-Star. But you are being invited as the sister-in-arms of an alliance who got their direct invitation for All-Star, and I almost died keeping the secret. Can we now finally reveal who? At the moment, our plans are still up in the air and arrangements are still being made. Isn't she such a politician? Thank you for keeping the secret. I believe we will get our invitation soon. Otherwise, I would have to zero my F4 Lucifer for giving you false information in order to get into your DMs. Which she actually totally did. So I'm waiting to see the zeroing. Who did you get in co this week, Mel? It's warm-up week, Frank. So, and at the moment, what? Oh, you changed my question. I hadn't read everything before. Oh, that's a shame that I can't reveal who is your partner, and CP9. Oh, I was hoping to make a big announcement on who will invite you, but I can still announce that you are going to All-Star. And some people saw the previous title, which was false news. So my end face. Yeah, I am really sorry, Melouche. But for the moment, I do not want to give out false information by mistake. And I'm sure once the top 16 alliances finish submitting their applications to the devs, so the deadline is for 27th Friday reset. There will be an official list sent out for everyone to see. So enough about that. Let's talk about CP9 a bit more. Because I see this decision-generated alliance swaps in your state. How did you pick your team? Which qualities should we be looking for in players in order to have a good cohesion in the team? Funny you'd ask, we had many requirements for the players who are joining us for this season of All-Stars. The first and most important requirement was that they had to be alive and breathing. The second and almost most important requirement was that they'd be willing to die miserably for an entire season. This way I will try to get the entire alliance to use the name Burning Marshmallow Picture. Lucifer per fax. Yeah, right! So this is why this picture. I know, do you see my hair? This is for Burning in Eden All-Star. I see CP9 performing at the top in Eden and Doomsday season after season. So, and what do you think are the factors for this consistency in your alliance results? We try our best to have as much fun as we can, while constantly picking on each other so that everyone strives to do better. Of course, everyone gets along and no feelings are hurt. I don't know about that. Every season, your alliance picked an enemy. I happen to be one in season 4. Whether it is intentional or not, does this help keeping your team focused and motivated to win? While I can't say we do not pick an enemy, most of the time, through various coincidences, we end up with an enemy. So most of the time, we eventually become friends with them, like State 7-11 for instance. Perhaps we aren't the one picking the enemies, but the ones being picked. I don't believe in that because I was the enemy once. I don't like this picture, burnt food, give cancer. Then don't go to All-Star because. So, and can I ask which guild are you looking forward meeting in Eden All-Star? What is this picture? And answered, I'm looking forward to meeting KOS because Rusty told me that I smell. I couldn't fact check if N smells, so. As this will be a long season only against tough opponent, I'm guessing some kind of diplomacy has already started to limit the fronts on which to fight. As CP9 is a merger in the top 16, how is your role in diplomacy and strategy decisions? I'm going to leave all the diplomacy up to my R4 and hide in the desert farming tiles. Such a smart R5. That's what makes the R5 stay season after season. Now that we put lots and lots of pressure on CP9, and especially CP9 R4 actually, and CP9's pervs in DMs, do you have something to say to your alliance and state members? To all members of CP9 and 714, make more troops or die! I know which state you guys are in. Also, Mibuan is crazy, don't let him tell you otherwise. And of course we remind all viewers that this is the first All-Star season and the devs are also newbie for this event. This means that they might change the rules again and again before it starts for real on September 6th. So, and do you have any suggestions or advice for the event? And what kind of events do you want to see being held in the future? I would like for Oblivion to be made into a tournament with various rewards based on ranks derived from how many matches you win, lose each season. And I love this suggestion. So everyone in chat right now, we are 12 people plus me, it's 13. We need to take and suggestion fuck English to the devs. So write to your support in your base and write them to ask that Oblivion is made into a tournament, because this is... I love this idea. Make Oblivion a tournament. Frank is saying, I think 97, 576 and 505 are by far the strongest in All Stars based on what I've seen personally. But consider the merge. So this might change the guild power before we arrive in All Star. Of course, it won't change it dramatically, but it can change some things. Next question to end. Oh, this is already almost the end. Thank you for taking this interview, and I feel so privileged to be the one making your this offering my voice and making your opinion known to the community. Do you have any parting words, any game wisdom to share? And I'm reading what Anne said. Yes, to all the viewers out there, please subscribe and like Mel's videos and channel. Also have fun, be happy, and last but not least, give me some free skins. Thank you. And she sent me a screenshot of the skin she wants. So this is this one. Because let's see. Yes, you can see that her base skin is almost expiring. And she said also, thanks Mel for giving voice to my words. And that was my pleasure. This is not confusing at all. She said that. I'm not big spender, I don't have personal support. Send to normal support, it's fine. Send to any support. Tell them we want Oblivion made into a tournament. Seriously said it's sweeter. To all the viewers out there, please subscribe and like my video on channel. Also have fun, be happy. Last but not least, give me some free skins, thank you. Put battle make screenshot. Give me this skin, mine is almost expiring. Laughing emoji, thumb up emoji. Also thanks Mel for giving voice to my word, laughing emoji. See? I'm not lying. Okay, send to support. Thank you, because let's take Ant's idea to reality, because this is just Oblivion into tournament. I'm all in. I don't like Oblivion against farms. I like struggling for it and getting a reward. When you have really difficult Oblivion, it would be awesome to get a reward based on your overall performance in the season and get a reward even if you lose some hard battle. My make expires in 2 days. You should be able to cancel expiring timers when you are not using the skin. Isn't it the whole point of the expiring? Ah, yeah, okay. It expires in 2 days, so you have to start it way before the season starts. That sucks. That shouldn't be happening, right? I agree. We should be able to start the skin like once the season is started. Maybe they added 1 more month or something, so you could maybe start use the skin at the beginning of the season or in the middle of the season to cover the end of the season. And now it's a bit too short. Anyway, I hope this interview of End was understandable, but I will take it and put it in a separate video. You just have the exclusivity right now in this streaming to know that CP9 is going to All-Star, is invited by one of the top 16 alliances, actually even more than one, and that to be picky. And you had all End's opinion about it. I hope we soon know who will be their partner. And in the separated video it will be much more clear with subtitles and all of that, and more pretty pictures, or not. But for us not going into All-Star, we also have stuff to learn. But what did I write here? I just want to ask you in chat first. Who do you think will take advantage in All-Star? Where is my beautiful screenshot? It's here. Let's hide those. I added on for the entire season. That's how it should work. I'm trying to restart the game again. Game starting. One TV will win. I have no idea who is the manager of One TV. Does anyone know? 5 to 6 is in a really bad position at the moment. But at the same time you have KUS as ally, right? Because this is like when devs announced All-Star, it was way in advance, and it actually let time to the players to kind of manipulate the system by playing with this ranking. The ranking was showed every day this week, and this really made possible to manipulate the ranking, and that wasn't ideal. I would have liked that it would happen like we supposed at first, like they directly invite some alliance from the start when announcing the event, and keeping some invitation like secret until August 25. Because by announcing in advance that it will be power ranking, it was possible to manipulate it. And as a result, K4H was trying to stay below the top 16 to be invited by KOS. And that was a manipulation of the system to optimize the size of the final guild. But others were trying to do the same, and you see that it's just a couple $100 million power difference, and K4H got direct invitation and can't merge with KOS now. FWB is getting ready to first ranking at second All-Stars season. No. We join 554. And joining 554 is like a guarantee that we're not playing All-Star, because GJP is like out of this world, and it's not even one of the top alliances in the All-Star. But so you see here, hiding this. So you see here 554 ranking. You see we are 6 with 30 players, 32, maybe 35 now. I don't know. We're a small team, really small team, because Perry is not with us. Perry stayed in 552 for one season and will make whichever guild he's in this season the luckiest. And here we have GJP. So the power is not like 60 or 70 billion power like we see one TV, one city, etc. But we have to think also that those at the top, like one TV, they are in 97, so they had like more time in game to grow their power, while 554 is actually one of the youngest states in All-Star. 7 G power, you are family. No, but look, we are like 30 something players, and if we look at Alliance skill ranking, you see we are here. So GJP have like an average of 2.6 billion kills per player. EVR has an average of 700 million kills per player. And FWB has an average of 1.3, last time I checked, 1.3 billion kills per player. So we are second of the state in kills per player. Ha! We just are only 30. But even, I'm so proud of us to have an average over 1 billion kills per player, but we are not even half of the average of GJP. This is crazy, those alliances. We are not much for a star for the moment. And even if we are, GJP will be the one invited. And I'm fine with this. Look at line. Oh wait, I have another news in line. I have news. So, and send me a screenshot. And then I have a news, like a big news. I should look at line more often when I'm in a stream. I'm shocked. This is an all-star news too, but we will have to see that. I think the dev really fucked up. I mean, All-Star has the full potential of being a crazy, crazy event, but 32 alliances is just too much. So this is a screenshot from Anne. She got a new another one, so she's fine. I'm happy for Anne. But I have another news. Because she made me look at line. And why is this ranking? It's here. K4H is declining the invitation for All-Star. And now we are at this problem that the dev chose to invite too many alliances. So the power difference between top 16 and top 1 is so big that it's not possible for top 16 alliance to invite another alliance in last minute. This is too hard. They're saying, what? We are the less powerful on the most craziest, spendiest map ever. Please join us. The alliances that will be in for the experience are already in. So K4H is declining the invitation. But that means that the second alliance of 5 to 6, I-69, will be invitable. So there's that. And this will fuck up everyone, because K4H declining, they decline just right now. I got the message now. I got this message 15 minutes ago. They made a vote, they discussed it together. They were originally planning to go with KOS, which would have made an amazing merge because they really calculated their power to be just below the top 16. And the last minute power changed, got them to place 18, which doesn't work as 97 has 3 alliances in the top alliances. So they had like the news at reset KOS and K4H learned that they couldn't go together in All-Star, and they had to find right now immediately a new alliance to merge with to go in All-Star. KOS is kind of high in this ranking. They are 6, so they will find someone. But K4H being 16th position, this is too hard of a position. They will dominate one of our hidden conflict maps. Good evening, Zaki! You need to be a reporter? Yes, I need to, so please message a dev and tell them that. Also, they want people to write, and actually I do videos because it's more easy to do videos rather than write, because no one would read me, but I prefer writing. I want to write articles in the blog and bother you directly in your base. That would be awesome. Especially when people like Anne don't want to show their face and their voice. Oh, K4H. I'm actually happy for K4H because they will have a great season with all the monster gone in All Stars. I root for them to dominate their map. And the other thing that it changed is that another alliance will enter All-Star tournament. And the next one is ROY from state 266. That's where it will get really complicated, because the next alliances are probably already being invited by the top 16. So they have to do this choice between the fame for the state, the excitement of All-Star, the action, the burning in the desert all season, or refusing and play a normal hidden conflict season where they might dominate the map. And for rewards, the answer would be kind of evident, but I think it's not that obvious. I don't know if 266R or Y is invited by one of the top 16, but if they refuse the invitation from the dev, that will make VXO from 700 to be invited, and then this is fucking up all the partnership of the top 16. I just play Planning to Die. I like the way you see things, and I think it would be an exciting season to be in, even if it's to stay in the desert, because you will meet so many big names of the game. You will show how relentless at fighting you are, and then you are making it easy for your state in all next seasons. Even losing, just being there. So yeah, breaking news, K4H refused. Haha. So I-69 is inevitable. What's the point in being a superstate if you don't participate or attempt to? Yeah, especially like from the beginning, we know that KOS are like strong, but they don't mind so much being in the desert and fighting the desert all season, you know. So from the beginning, being such a crazy bracket, you know, by partnering up with KOS and not by 1TV or M95, that there is a possibility that you stay in the desert all season. The possibility exists. Doesn't mean that it will happen, but yeah. And when you're out of 16, it's like guaranteed that you won't get top rewards. But you can still die in the desert and burn for the fame and the fun. Can you scroll down the list to see in top 50? So I want to see this here. Give me a second. Let's see that. Yes. So for the top 50, we got it by mail. Mail. Lagging mail. Okay, so we have here the 16. K4H, refuse. Next ones are here. So 266 will be the next one invited. We have Vexo from state 700. I had lots of fun with Vexo. They're actually nice to play with, except when you are their enemy. They are really strong, and they are kinda underrated because they are in 700 states, so they are younger and they have less historic power, but they are strong. 279 TW6. No idea what this is, but probably good ones. 96. They are here, and I don't have news from 96 right now, but I guess they could be already planning to be invited, and I guess they could be invited by 97. I'm not sure, but I heard from people in 97 that 97 were like seeing things old state versus new state. I don't think this will happen this way, but I guess that if I heard that, they're inviting an old state as their partner. I'm not sure. I like the idea of inviting a 700 state because they are underrated because of the historic power. I bet 96 will send a team there. I mean, they were in top 16 at first. So 600 UV1. I can't see 600 not going. So knowing what K4H did, I guess in those alliances, many were like trying to control the power to be just below the top 16 to be invited. I'm not sure, but I guess. 736. That's interesting because before 545 migration, I know that 622 and 736 were advertising their migration together, and 622 migrated to 545, while 736 said that it was too old of the state. So I wouldn't be surprised to see 736 partnering up with One City, as I don't know, might not be the case. It's just a wild guess. But the all 622 are not in charge of One City, so maybe I'm totally wrong. Just could see it happening. 666 told me they are not participating in Eden All-Star. But this is for CHN and CHZ. I guess SIDV is invitable, or maybe they just say this and they're actually invited. I meant to include this in the interview somewhere, but I forgot. What are you going to ask now, End? Okay, so from End 714 CP9, right here. Love us, hate us, come fight us. I promise everyone I will beg and cry before you decide to even send out your IPC. Oh, you are so nice to your enemies. That's how you make friends. Just crying. Okay, then we have 723. I don't know them, but again, I really root for the 700s. I don't know them, but I think they are to be considered as, good enemies. 714, we talked about it. We interviewed End. Hate us because they ain't us, right? 745, I don't know them, but again, 700s. I think a 20 billion power 700s alliance is easily worth a 30 billion power alliance in the 500s. Frank says everyone will be trying to take out 576. Locked Chinese states have unfair advantage in game. I don't know if they have an advantage, but 576 as an historical enemy, 518. So there might be those two gang. 576 M95 and 518 NKC. This will clash. I don't know the relation to all state, but I can tell that those two will clash. Even if M95 is a migrated alliance from 672. Sorry, I'm losing my clothes. And yes, I heard that possibly 576 will be targeted, and I guess it makes sense. I mean, strategy-wise. While in a normal Identity Stadia, you can ally with many people, and you will get your best player will be able to swap guild to go in the Control 1 or Control 2 guild. In Eden All-Star, your best player won't be able to swap guild. So no matter who you ally with, this is your rank in the final that your players will get. So it like gives an interest to take down the top ones, you know? Like to unite with guilds the same level as you, to take down the top one will be the way to climb in the ranking. If you unite with the top ones, you're still a sub-guild, so you will end up a bit down below. So yeah, I understand uniting to take down the top one. But have you seen the title of the video that I hide? Which was fake news, by the way. The first title of this streaming was a fake news. But this gives a small indication about who will go in Eden All-Star as 200 players and who will go as with more allies. A bit surprising to see 545 not necessarily siding with 576. We don't know yet if they will or not. Obviously, the spawning on the map will change every diplomacy you already done. I know those alliances are already doing diplomacy, deciding on allies or enemies, but then they will spawn in a sector with another guild and change their mind. So we'll see. When I migrated, I talked with some friend in M95, so 576, and I asked, yeah, what do you think, which international states do you think I should join? And they told me 545. I said, no, it's locked, I can't. I say, then 554. And now I hear 545 might not side with 576. We'll see. Spawns on the map make a huge difference in control. Exactly. This will change all diplomacy that is made now. This will be fun to watch. So because this is a full top 17 to top 50, so you got it in your mail too. And you see there is a bit of choice. But now for the alliance that don't have a sister in arm yet, they should, you know, they can have an approach to look where are the monsters, to have more monsters. So this could be a good approach for the last one of the top 16, to find underdogs with just like 2-3 monsters and weaker alliance, you know. Or they can find alliance with great cohesion and lots of middle players. I don't know, there's both options. Just don't look on the other at the power of the alliances. I think we're done with All Star. I mean, I'm not going with All Star. I don't know why I spend all this time on this thing. I'm not even going. I've been refused. I mean, not in 554. GJP would have accepted me, maybe, with another base. and help me to go. But in 554 I have to R5 my guild, my alliance, so I can't go in GJP. I just have a friend with who will be sharing a base this season in 545, so I tried enter one city. Is this only held under state 700? Any clue when the 7 with held above state 800? Now this is state 1 to 800 and no clue when it will happen for the youngest state. And it makes sense because of the time 1 to 800 played, they have like they had so many migrations they could build really super state. I don't know if there is any match in the younger state, or maybe 995. Is that a really strong baby state? 995. I was asked to join one city but declined. I asked to join one city and was declined. We are so complementary, Frank. 995. I think this is one of the strongest states in the baby state, right? So 600, 600. Let's go through this. Maybe I'm wrong. Do I remember correctly? Yeah, so 20 G power is huge for baby. Oh, it's in French! They have a French alliance. Deux copains, two friends. But there are a bit more than two. Ooh. This is a pretty base for a baby state. There's also a big technology advantage between the 1 to 800 versus 800 plus. Yeah, and I still like some people migrated Alliance shell in the last weeks. There was a lot of black market of the Alliance shells. And the oldest Alliance shell now can't be migrated above state 600. 847 is also a big state. I should send farms in all those brackets to see the migration ranking. Even with 1-3 to 320, everyone else is seasons behind. Yes. Last season I had people merged in the guild, or the season before, saying that they were in the 14th season. It was our 9th season and I come from 600, so for me it was even my 8th season, and they were in their 14th season. Oh. Ooh! 23 beyond power. This is great for baby state. And all three are really big for 800 state. Multiple players with above beyond power. And my coffee is getting cold. So yeah, the older the state, the more specialty points, the more technology in the alliance and all that. Totally. But the baby state. Abe, I can't check your base at each streaming. You look absolutely stunning. I think you talk about my base, right? This is a base I got offered by many really nice people. But it's not the top 10 one. You see, I was only in the top 50, so the little gold globe, it's not super shiny, and I can't make bridges with the top 10 base. You look tired. This is so right. You're reading me, Abbey. Did you check last time? I didn't notice. I check you. I check on you all the time. At least it feels like it. Sexual harassment? I'm not sexually harassing Abbey because I check on his base at every streaming. I think. Male not taking personal compliments? My base is amazing. My base looks stunning. Duh. Hello, man. Arska! When do you come back to game? I have some bases to sell to you. Some options to play with us. Come back, please. We are now in the same state as Kitty. Oh yeah, I noticed you straighten your back. I thought you were tired. I am tired. I'm always tired. I mean, I was trying to prepare the stream and up to 1 AM. Compliments wasn't towards your base, but it should. Because my base is amazing. I'm really proud of this skin. I didn't ask for one flower. They were all genuinely offered to me, and that's what's the best. I mean, I could have got rank 51. I would have been so happy because all the flowers were like genuinely offered. And I love all of the 66 people who sent me flowers just for that. How do you play on computer? Much more difficult in my opinion. Yeah, but better for streaming. No, actually I have... it's actually to limit my time playing. So I play also on phone, but when I play on computer, I have like all my time management tools on my computer because it's also my work computer. And this allows me to really not go into this craziness 10-hour playing per day. So I have timers and the game lock, and I'm sure I'm not abusing. But I'm very on time management, a bit crazy on time management, and this is what allows me to be still super happy to be R5 after 10 seasons. I love it. And I will continue it a long time, I guess. Maybe. Unless I burn out. This could happen. I talk you online like that. Yeah, Arska! Before migration close, Arska, okay? We still have like 1 week. Check me in state 1. How can I check you in state 1, Rahim? One day, hopefully, I will migrate to your state and always stay next to you. There is place at the moment because I didn't migrate my farms. So... Oh, you're president, Rahim. This looks like a pretty base. Are you going into All-Star? Oh, no. Not going into All-Stars. But your base could. And you are 5 too, okay, so I guess that's why you don't migrate for All-Star. R5ing is more important. Did you check 1TV Alliance power? They are over 70 billion, this is crazy. But M95 is also over 70 billion. What is more crazy is like they have Bok, they have Flying, they have Sucker who is back. So that's a crazy thing to me. You should stream when you wake up. I think you make sure that time. You look at me. Yeah. I don't know that. Yeah, the new heroes. The new heroes. I have it just here. And this. Wow! Oh, aren't they pretty? Okay. Ah, they take too much place. Here. Wow! Those are the two next heroes to come next season. Send nudes, say Jolo. To find her, you go on the unofficial Discord community channel and you look under the moderator, admins, stuff like that. You find the name Jolo, send private message and directly send your nudes. And let me have it zoomed on my computer too. So yeah, the woman is named Vincent, which is 100% a guy name in French. I don't know for other languages. On second thought, don't give me the skins, give me these heroes. Yes, that's good end. Or ask for like for Hummingbird, choose undressing hero skin. More hero skin, less hero clothes. And like Jolo said, don't send her bad nudes. Only good ones. 97 will be a force to handle, but there are many that can give a good fight. All of them, I think. I mean, we're talking about the top 16 alliances of the game. When they started the ranking, the top alliance was like at 40-something billion power, and now, even if the top ones are at 70 billion power, the top 16 are still at more than 30 billion power. They are all huge alliances. And we should not forget this. Even if the bottom one of the top 16 look little compared to the top ones, they are all really strong alliances with really, really strong players and really good leaders as they manage to have the organization to build this team. Yeah. Vincent is a guy's name, but maybe it's who are we to assume genders? It's not because he has big boobs that he's not a man, and it's not because she's named Vincent that she's not a girl. Who are we to assume genders? What are we doing with this stream? Frank, Francesca, as AO says. Jolo news got shared already, you missed out. And is alive! Yay! Hopefully we'll be alive for the season, at least the first day. You have a shield for 8 hours, and during 8 beautiful, fantastic hours you won't get hit unless you scoot someone, you try to unshield or something. But 8 hours, you are not getting attacked like at the beginning of every Eden seasons. Vincent can be a woman name too, don't be bigger. This is discussable. The girl is named Wind and the guy is Vincent. Oh yeah, oh! Good job, I had to figure out that it was just the text. Oh, you're so smart! I'm impressed. So I thought about Vincent with the which direction? Over there. So Vincent, guy over there with the flaming sword. Wherever Vincent goes, everything will be burned clean. Oh, that makes sense with this word. Even marshmallows, people. So, start again. Wherever Vincent goes, everything will be burned clean. Even marshmallows, people, when he was carrying the knife surrounded by flames, rushed into the battlefield. The enemy will soon have become combustible, like end. Despite its rough appearance, this knife looks far less powerful than the guns of other members of the mercenary. Would that mean that it's a hero with like synergy with two other heroes? But in close combat, it is worthy of the king. Remember that this is a translation from Chinese, and I don't have the full text. Some lucky escape from his knife said he had to... I don't have the rest of the text. Jolo says, my only goal for All Stars is staying the fuck out of that, not accept the truth on our Eden map, trash talk everyone that gets worse rewards in All Stars than me in normal Eden, and ask the winners how they... And she was so taken in her speech that the rest didn't go. But this is so right, she will get better reward. And Jolo, is that the reason why you left 83 EVS to go to 83 FXP? Is it because EVS is invited by an All-Star Alliance? Just asking for a friend. Oh, we would get so much exclusive news today. Hashtag make Patriot great. Right. And says 5 minutes in, I will say something in the chat and become season enemy. Oh, I heard that you do this kind of things. Ave says that he's smart, but that's true. I mean, anyway, we don't accept dumb people in this chat, so... You know, if you are in the chat, you are smart, it's just part of the community requirement. Vincent makes Venom Walker important. Maybe. Will the action figure be made in China? Probably. 50 cents to produce. 20k needs to be invested to be placed high enough to get one. Yeah. And then they say, yeah, it's a $400 package. EVS main players are in an all-star top 16 alliance. I got asked as well, but I was like, hell no. But 83 is not in top 16, so they are invited by a top 16. Okay, interesting. So 83 going to All-Star through an alliance with one of the top 16. That would be a bit crazy. I understand that they invited you, because if they wanted to stay below the top 16, they needed some farms in EVS to stay powerless enough. He has a sword, but should use it. It sounds like he would be a first row fighter hero. First row fighter hero and burning. To use with Venom Walker, right. We hope that Abe Ikaru is smart and alive, and not only smart, yes. Jolo did not say that. Yeah, you didn't. I'm just freely interpreting. Good, we need allies from 7-14 if we get your alliance in... But you won't, because they are going in All-Star. Read again and interpret it how you want. Read again. EVS main players are in an all-star top 16 alliance. Oh, they might have migrated? Migrated to... We had some migration from 83 joining GJP, but they weren't EVS player. Rommel is a news reporter. Need to be careful with your info. I am not a reporter. The devs didn't accept me yet. Just message your support and ask, is mail reporting all-star or what? Get them to add me there. If not, this is your fault. Yeah, so we have Vincent, the flaming sword dude. Where is Daiji? Not all will be in All Stars. So what kind of heroes would they be? So mysterious woman. She looks like a shooter hero, right? Oh, another fighter hero. I'm tired of the shooter hero actually, because I want to split my normal orange heroes, and for this I need more fighter heroes and vehicle heroes, so I can get all my APC with all fighters for attacking cities and checkpoints, or all vehicles for tile fighting. But the shooters, I like them for PvP. But I don't need to have all my APC in shooter heroes. Yeah, I saw ITU going there. Not sure why they want to play All-Star, since they had only 1 or 2 people that had 400 million plus power and 100% cutting edge. But I mean, if they want to play, why not? They didn't all join GJP. At first, some of them joined FWB. But it was a time for GJP to move some players around. And now they are mostly in GJP, but some of them are in EVR. I think they... Yeah. We'll see. And actually, GJP now has ITU shell. As it's an older shell, we talked earlier about the importance of alliance technology in the fighting. So GJP had this amazing shell, but a 500 shell. The technology was not at the top of the top. So now they have ITU shell, which is 83 alliance shell. Mel, I'm not strong. Will you carry me in your alliance? Will you flag for me? Then yes. And you're okay. I migrate soon, maybe after 2 Eden. After 2 Edens, you won't be able to join 554. The migration to 554 is after All-Star. So we have this big party, lots of friends coming, fireworks everywhere, pop your flag on all the bases you like, and 554 will be hopefully a closed state. Closed super state. You should check state 323. So this is LOO. Let's add our friend Vincent and mysterious girl or man with boobs. Well, let's keep not assuming. So yeah, it's 100. Okay, what do we check here? We have 100 alliance who rocked their last Eden against 1CT, allying with 1CH, 55Z. And West was on their side, and from Paris there was also a UV1 on the map, but they stayed neutral, and there was XX8 sided with 1CT, and until it was peace. I mean, subjective, but I personally don't enjoy spending a lot of money on a map where people spend 100 times as much as Smack Me. But I think that when there are so much stronger people, it's like we can feel better not spending so much and embracing our role as a support player and bridging and flagging and bridging and pathing and making sure that we keep tiles around the bases we are burning, and all those tasks that can be not done as well by novice players, and are actually far less expensive than fighting. So I'm not sure, really not sure that being a merged alliance in All-Star will be more expensive than trying to dominate your hidden map in a regular state. Shells are very important when migrating, yes! And important not letting them sit for seasons if they are good shells. I'm not that weak, I have 100 DD specialty. See, you're not that weak! So Wind seems to be a ripoff hero from Marvel. Name photo. She was in the WandaVision show. You have so much knowledge. Don't Mink is the name of the R5 of 100. You got all the hints you need. Look a bit and interpret how you want to. Okay. So, some EVS. Margaret there? Thing is, I don't know very well the old players. I guess I have something to see here from EVS, but I don't know enough. Me noob. Mel, I cracked the case. EVS bigs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what. Daiji is EVS. Okay, I don't know. I don't know anything about the old states. I'm young. I like, I don't. Okay, so 83 got a lot of migration out for this all-star thingy. This is interesting. So Jolo, you didn't want to go to 3-3 because you saved tickets to come to 554 next season, right? To FWB. We will never go to All-Star. You can join me and we'll have fun. You can even join before next season. You don't have to wait next season. Except we don't want the state to lock, but it's not a farm like you that will lock the state. That's for sure. I'll make a place in my eye for you, Jolo. Look. I'll place a VIP pin here. Mark Jolo. Boom! Yeah, this is your place. 666 didn't enter All Stars. We had killing event with 666 and the same to say that they don't want to. At least CHN and CHZ. But maybe they will be invited. I guess SIV would be invitable if they don't. I have only 6 tickets. I will play with you if you want me to. 6 tickets mean you buy 2 tickets in September, 2 tickets in October, and you are in. Yeah. Does the unzoom works on? Ooh, it works on computer too. Do you know what we are seeing now? I will migrate before All Star. Could have gone with the others if I wanted to migrate now, or to me. Jolo. Someday. I'm cheap. I'll take 4 months. Too bad, and you won't join 554. It's okay. There are many other good states. So now we unzoom on the map, and I know many people didn't see this option yet, but you can unzoom. I know that I can maybe zoom a bit. Is that the Atari version of LSS? Yeah, exactly. But you like it, right? I love it. This is such a great update. They are not, and that's the reason. Oh, finally, we are getting to the title of this video. Make killing event fun again. Mel, join me. We will zero Lucifer in this. Oh, that's tempting. I have a base in 714 actually, and that's tempting. But no, as I said, I have many reasons not to migrate to 714, unfortunately, and I have my farm there. Don't say that. I hope you will ask your state to accept me. No. No, I can't. I can't. This is not something you should hope for. It's 554 will be closed at next migration, and the 10 presidency invitation will be reserved for players that are like that have the potential to be really key state players. So don't hope for this. It's not up to me, and I really can't let you any hope like this. I'm sorry. Killing event is dead with using serums to heal, which costs money. Yeah, but also because players now, when you have unshedded base, you have to earn them in the desert because people are not fighting. So now you just unzoom a bit and unzoom, and the red thingy are the bases that are not in your alliance. So the blue one are in your alliance, the turquoise one is yourself, and then you just scroll the desert with that, and you can see the level of the Wendels. You can probably look for adjudicators with this. I can't check on this space, but I bet it works. You can look for higher level resources plots that are not within 100 kilometers around your base, and you can scroll the desert more easily to find targets. Can I zoom a bit more? Yes. Can I unzoom a bit more? Yes. Okay, so now we see only the Wendels, and we can see the bases. Like this. I find a base that is not in my alliance. So this, in killing event, not anymore possible to random teleport in the desert and just wait for your shield cooldown to end. You will have either to take the risk to teleport somewhere in the green, either be in the desert and wait for the attacks. Any idea about new hero skill? I didn't hear about any data yet. Can they destroy Scorpion? Probably. It seems that every new hero can destroy the previous one, so probably. Good evening. Good evening, sleep songs. I agree with Frank, people are fighting, but most people just trade, makes it so easy to grow power, literally not using diamonds, and you can easily get 40 million power per season. So many people have 400 million plus power, but less than 400 million kills, and I don't think that's bad. It's playing smart, it's a default, that is the best way to go. So yeah, Clash of Alliances. If you followed the last streams, we talked a lot about Clash of Alliances that is happening now in Frontier State and how killing event changed. So at first I was 100% hating it because in the Frontier State you have Clash of Alliance killing event. So starting at Friday, reset plus 30 minutes. Exactly the same as it is now. You can't cross state with all the alliances of your bracket. You cross state only with your opponent in Clash of Zones. So the gameplay was exactly the same as it is now for your 9 boxes in Clash of Alliance. In parallel, at the same time, you had the Clash of Zone LC battle. So for the Clash of Zone LC battle, you get 3 boxes with really good rewards, and those 3 boxes you get it only by killing in the mud. Double points if you kill in the guns or in launching center. So the result of those change made people like have deals, states had deal to only trade kills on the guns, and that sucked. Then they changed it. Sorry, I will read the chat for a second. I agree with Frank. People are I saw this. So many people. I read this already. Fire destroys poison. Good Pokemon logic. I approve. I wish they would bring back Doomsday. Yeah, they will. That's how I prefer me. Yeah. Sending all your babies, talking to my babies to pretend we have some deal on tiles. But best duel ever against A4D. DD was fun, building a nice defense. It literally doesn't matter. 9 boxes even in Clash of Alliances aren't worth losing at least 5 million power if you don't find some low C player. Yeah, this is expensive. What will happen to Gathering Day in Clash of Alliance? Exactly the same as now. You do your Gathering Day in your state, and it scores for Clash of Alliance and ranking. So that's me, 350 million power, 327 million kills, I don't care, for spending money on serums, 3 boxes killing event because no one cares. Eden is how everyone accumulates high. Yeah, wait a second, we'll see. They should just give back all troops that die between reset and reset +3 for free. Problem solved. Me likey. The ones that die after reset +3 have to be gotten back using Gene Fragment, and people have to pay for it. And another time slot at reset +12 for our dear European players, like you actually. Devs are greedy, that's true. No other word spoken in this chat today have been more true than that. I think I had somewhere an explanation. Clash of Alliance, Clash of Zones. Where did I write it? Here. This copy. I'm not rereading myself. I hope I didn't wrote too much bullshit. Okay. Okay. To get back killing. Okay, sorry, 1 second. I'm trying to make this readable. Here. I didn't read what I wrote, but you can take a screenshot for your alliance. Let me reread the chat, because you talk so much, which I love, by the way. I literally sent them a mail after they introduced this bullshit cloning system. The previous one was way better, totally agree, not perfect, but way better than the current one. They obviously didn't care. I sent a mail too. I think we are many people who sent a mail, and yeah, that sucks. Now we have like training programs to reach 30 million power growth per week, and yeah, this is a bit time consuming, and this encourage account sharing. Should just give you the option to pick if you want your troops back or not during killing event, but if you choose to get troops back, your score reduced by 70%. I love that one. This would allow an option to kill a lot and get troops. Like, you pick if you want to fight or not. Actually, in Clash of Alliance, you can pick another day than killing enemies on Saturday. In Clash of Alliance, you can pick Gathering Day or Saturday. You can pick anything you want. You are not forced to play killing event on Saturday. So, there's that. Fuck the Europeans. Arnold actually made an update for the Europeans. Let's see. King event happening at reset plus 30, LC fight happen at reset plus 30, but now there is also LC fight at reset plus 12. I will come back to this. If you want now some killing event, you have to get up at reset. But hey, why would they get up at 4 AM during the summer and 3 AM during the winter? Just so I lose 20 million power if I don't even fight guns and LC. Way easier to sleep. So yeah, this is because we are in regular state. But now, let's see in Frontier State how it happens. Saturday, reset plus 30 minutes. AO stream start if he's not busy with his girlfriend or something. And also, cross state open with your cause enemy, so your Clash of Zone enemy. You have a league for your zone, a league for your alliance. So you have Clash of Zone opening, cross state opening at reset plus 30 minutes. Hello, Zamzia. So this open, you can go to your cause enemy state, but you can't cross state with the alliances you are fighting within a Clash of Alliance. The gameplay at reset plus 30 minutes is identical as it is now. So you cross the state, you kill people. What's changed is the rewards. So you get boxes by eating in the mud, on guns, and on LC Sancta for cause LC battle. Up to 3 boxes. It is really quickly done because it's only like 60 million or 70 million, 60 million points. Really quickly done. At the same time, you have a killing event for Clash of Alliance. So this is your usual 9 boxes that you can get by eating bases anywhere on the map, as long as they don't belong to your state. So basically, if you want to optimize it, you have a deal with the enemy state to trade kills on guns to make maximum points, both for cause and for Clash of Alliance. This is optimal. Or you fight like normal. So this is for reset plus 30 minutes. But then now, at reset plus 12, so a good time for Europeans, for Asian, and for Americans, reset plus 12, dawn event open. So it's like a separate map with LC, lots and lots of guns, and a dark green. So on this separate map, you can go 4 alliances of your Clash of Alliance bracket. So those are alliances that are supposedly at a similar level as you. At least they are in the same league. And you don't have the help of the rest of your state. So you go on this separate map. Only people who want to participate, and you can fight for a launching center, get kill points that count both for Clash of Zones LC battle or for Clash of Alliance. So it's a separate map that opened at reset plus 12 for the Frontier State. Is this my classroom? Yes. Welcome, Fong. Do you have a note from your parents for being that late? Or a note from your R5? Maybe. Ayo is still on vacation. So lazy. super state, no one wants to fight us, so now I can build up my combat-based power. Training so much and not losing anything is great. Yes, Frank, I stopped participating in basic killing events after the last fight against 96 when we took the LC. I saved up 500,000 gene fragments from Chopper and I still lost 20 million power. And that's even though I stopped at 490,000 fragments needed. Exactly, Jolo, I have ton of gene fragments for that big fight someday. I use them all the time, I don't save them. When is the interview? It was like an hour 30 ago? 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago. Michelle. But I will make a separate video later. This is the biggest issue. Even if you have enough fragments, you still lose a lot of power. It's almost 2 AM, so I probably sleep in your class. So lazy. Oh, I made a mistake when writing. I forgot to skip a line. Oh, better. And better, and now it is too big. Ah. Where is this text? Ah, better. That was a part of the text missing. Yeah, better. Hello, Majoragi. Okay, so Frontier State, Clash of Alliance, now an event at Reset plus 12 on a separate map. When don't even open, it's a separate map with dark green and mud only, no light green, no desert, for 4 alliance of your Clash of Alliance bracket, so it's guaranteed that you have a good fight, and the bonus in taking this launching center on a separate map are huge. It's 9 combat buff. 9 combat buffs, and it can be cumulated with your normal LC buffs. So this is huge. And yeah, that promises to be fun. So it's like a real incentive in fighting. So I believe this will make killing event fun again. Fragments should be used on a percentage of troops lost, like if you lose 100,000 troops, you only use 10 fragments. The amount you lose of troops is nowhere close to what you have to spend on gene fragment. I don't know, we would just wait to lose more troops. I really like the end idea to offer the option to get troops back in exchange of penalty in the points you are getting in killing event. I really like it. But with Clash of Alliance, you can pick another day than killing event for Saturday. You can pick another event, so it should, allow someone to pick what they play. I don't know if I'm being really clear. You can pick to save your troops. It's kind of like that. Lose 200,000 troops and pay 20,000 fragments to get roughly 100,000 back. I'm not looking at how many troops I get from fragments. So I don't know with this. Those odds sucks. Doesn't matter if you have 5 million fragments. If you lose 200,000 troops, you can't get all of them back. Bad. That's what I thought after killing event 83 versus 96. But hey, now we will be able to find those weak base, like unzoom, unzoom and look for, no, zoom slightly more. Why am I not seeing anything? Do I need to zoom more? Ah. I think unzooming a bit is okay. But now we can scroll the desert like this and it's so much faster. And here we have a base. Woohoo! So now you can find those weak bases more easily. You don't have to fight only the big bases that makes news. You don't have to jump in the fights from the news. You can keep your camouflage on your APC and just scroll the desert with this. I won't be able to find them because I'm asleep during killing event and get smacked way before I wake up. And a fuck you, Daves. Oh. But now you will be able to log in whenever you want and find all the forgotten places in the desert. Or you can wait those new events with dawn event at reset plus 12 over there, in the text over there, when Clash of Alliances will arrive in our states. It will be kind of like Oblivion, right? But maybe we can ask. I will check in Frontier State how it works next killing event and see if we can message the dev in advance to make sure that they have like a cloning system that is easier for those who pick killing event and teleport in the dawn map. I had over 1 million gene fragments for 666 LC, used 500,000 easily, and feel like I wasted them on such a pointless battle. Can't imagine doing that every week. But if you are not taking this need to get the LC, you don't need to do this every week. Like, at the moment, we want our LC. Why? Because of our state image with the President doll and for National Quest. And mostly National Quest because this will give birth to more people in the whole state. So this is why you want to keep LC. Taking other LC is not an obligation. But in this dawn map, the advantage would be to get 9 combat buff, but this is just for your alliance. This is not for your whole state. So this is for your alliance, and honestly, you don't need it all the time. You need it only for certain battles when it's happening in the day. But for instance, at the beginning of a season, you probably don't need those 9 combat buffs. Devs don't give a shit about it. They also don't care that LC fights usually don't happen. But they care for the money LC fights makes. That's why when you got your LC battle 83 versus 97, they made sure that it could happen fast in the next bracket. And you avoided it by losing in purpose against 545 to make sure you don't fight 97 because it's just too expensive and it's not worth it. But they tried, so it shows that they care for themselves. You don't have to do it every week. We are talking about Frontier State. So in Frontier State, in Clash of Alliance, you get more points by killing in the guns, in the mud, and in LC. So it will happen more. You also get extra point for your World Clash of Alliance ranking by taking a launching center. Taking launch center gives no rewards to make it worth it, for now. But in Clash of Alliance, there will be a difference. Like, you take it to get more points in Clash of Alliance, and it's more gold ticket for your whole alliance. But it will be an alliance decision at that time. And even if a state can't necessarily find unity about the LC battles, an alliance can. By making Hans troop taking way longer to heal in Eden, they basically made power way more relevant than ever. Yeah, I have power kinda low because I have mostly enhanced troops. And now yes, this is just too long to heal, so I cannot anymore just go in battle and know that I do all my adjudicators and I will be fine. It's also the change on the adjudicators. We used to be able to get up to 3000 regeneration serum for free every day if everyone was doing their 10 adjudicators, and even more actually. Everyone was emptying that durability on adjudicators. And now you can get up to 450 regeneration serum per day, so it has been divided by 6 and even more. They gave us 97 first week, let's go. Yeah, they still couldn't take your launching center. Yeah, the dev won this 97 versus 83 battle. They saw the result in all those fans, but slow, directly measured in package bout, and they want it again and again. And again. Same Jolo, all my enhanced troops went to waste with healing in Eden. I like the old way. Yeah, it was such a great advantage of enhanced troops. How do you get this weird map? By unzooming. So now you can unzoom up to your normal unzoom, and you can zoom in. So when you zoom in, you end up seeing the bases up here. So let's see. In this view, I can see the ally bases. I zoom one more, I see my picture. One more, still the same. One more, I see the pictures of people in my alliance. I see the bases of other alliance. I see the Wendels and the level. So I hope we can see the adjudicators when they spawn on the map. Please, I could check it in my Frontier base, but we had so much problem making LD players working. I don't want to check. So yeah, here we have the Wendels. I zoom again. I zoomed too much. I can see the resources plots. So I see where to get resources, so I can go further than 100 kilometers and look for resources. If I zoom again, I can see the level of the resources plots and also the regular zombies and their level. So that way I can go eat zombies over that are level 15, for instance, for an event where they drop extra rewards. Or I can find high-level resources plots that are further away than 100 kilometers. Nowadays, even if you have 100% cutting edge, if you fight during Eden, you should try to get at least 400 million power if you also force a lot. I'm trying to get more power. I feel so weak with my 181 million. So Europeans are in deep shit because reset plus 30 is sleeping time, or am I wrong? For the moment, yes. But again, with Clash of Alliance and this Dawn event coming, this will change, because at the moment, Europeans who want to play killing event either have to wake up at 4 a.m. or they will play at their normal time, and they will have to hunt bases that are already emptied in the desert. They will have to hit gathering plots. It's really hard for Europeans to get boxes in killing event, even if they are good fighters. But with this event, we get a separate map at reset plus 12 to fight and get kills. Plus, we can pick another event than killing event on Saturday for Clash of Alliance. So, that's that. It should be helpful for the Europeans. But you can't see nudes on the map, right? Because even if someone tries putting a nude on their profile picture, first you can only see the profile picture of your alliance. So that's nothing. And they will quickly be censored. I think I'm like 360 million power or so. I need at least 40 million power more to have the minimum power I need in case it's a war map. I can't command that. I'm so far of it. And let's say, even if it's a war map, all the big ones are in All-Star. You will get this done. And it will be a done conflict, so it's a war map. I'm getting hungry. I didn't talk about everything I wanted, I think. Well, new Zoom, new Clash of Alliance killing event, All-Star, CP9, new heroes. Hey, we talked about all the new stuff. That's awesome. I will make a separate video for the interview of End R5 of CP9 from state 714, who is invited in All-Star by another mysterious partner. And I see you all next week. Or maybe before. If you is still not here, maybe I will stream during killing event to try this new thingy over there. So by killing event, I don't mean Saturday reset, but I mean Saturday reset plus 12. Maybe. We'll see. Thank you all very much for being here. Again, thank you for those who tipped the stream, so Baby Don't Hurt Me and Matt Kim, thank you very much. Those are my first tips since April? May? Yeah, we really need to get this channel up to 1,000 subscribers. So share it with your friends. And see you next time. Bye bye! Where do I quit? Bye. Oh, and someone was asking about the song I Took a Tile by La Maritza. So let's put it on.
I was kicked out of my home. There was nowhere else to go. There was no sunshine anymore. There was nothing I could call home without my Uncle Elmo. All because I took a tile. Release it for a while. All our farming just went wrong. All these boosts just laid to waste. So I had to leave my place. I know, I know, I know, I know. I know, I know, I know, I know. I know, I know, I know, I know. I ought to leave that tile alone. I know, I know, I know, I know. I know, I know, I know, I know. I know, I know, I know, I know. I ought to leave that tile alone. next honor event. Always check first if I'm maxed. I don't ever want to go. I will be more careful now to stay with my Uncle Helmo. I don't ever